Hello guys, this is Paul here, and today I want to try and do an Iceberg video. I've seen many Iceberg memes being made before, such as ones for films, TV shows and video games, and I thought, hey, why not I try it? So in this video I want to go through an iceberg of the much beloved postman himself, Postman Pat. These videos go from the top knowledge to the best known knowledge to the lesser known knowledge to then the rumours and conspiracy theories and stuff like that. So I'm going to go through each layer. I found this iceberg picture a few days ago on Reddit, and the iceberg was made in 2022, so some of the information might be out of date by now. But you never know, and I will double check after video editing to make sure everything is accurate. Also, I will leave a link in the description for you to read the iceberg yourself, and credit to the original creator, of course. Anyways, let's get into this iceberg. The theme song. The original Postman Pat theme song was composed by Brian Daly and sung by Ken Barry in the 80s. It has remained as one of the most popular British theme songs alongside Thomas the Tank Engine and Bob the Builder. The BBC. The first episode of Postman Pat first debuted on the 16th of September 1981 on Children's BBC. It expanded from the 80s on Children's BBC, joined CBBC in the 90s, and then joined CBeebies in the 2000s. Ken Barry. Ken Barry was the original voice actor for most of the characters throughout the original 1981 to 1994 TV series. He was also the vocal singer for many of the original Postman Pat songs. He also returned to do the voices in the 2003 series. John Cunliffe. John Cunliffe was the original creator and writer of Postman Pat, creating many of the original books. He also worked on Rosie and Jim.
Postman's hat. Well, I could get up early in the morning and deliver the letters before I set out on the ragdoll. It's a bit small for me, though.
He thinks he's Postman Pat!
Jess is a girl misconception. This just refers to the fact that many mistaken Jess the cat to be a female when really it's actually a male. Woodland Animations. Woodland Animations is a British stop motion company known for creating the first two series of Postman Pat. They are also known for making Bertha, Grant and Charlie Shock. The 2004 series. After the original Postman Pat series in 1994 ended, Cosgrove Hall, known for doing Fifi and the Flower Tots and Rory the Racing Car, would bring back the series in 2003 for a revival. This series would introduce new characters, different animation, and different stories for the show. Guess What's in His Bag? Guess What's in His Bag is the end credits music for the 2003 Cosgrove Hall series. Greendale. Greendale is a small countryside village Postman Pat lives in. It's based off the creator John Cunliffe's hometown, Longsleydale. SDS is a toy advertisement. This refers to the 2008 Postman Pat spin-off series Special Delivery Service. The series feels like its only purpose is to milk out toy sales with the different types of vehicles introduced into the show. Also, what the hell is this? Like, why? Mr. Pringle's departure. Jeff Pringle was one of the characters in the original Postman Pat series who was the head teacher of the school. His last appearance was in Postman Pat's Christmas Eve in 2007. He was then replaced with Mrs. Taylor. Pencaster. Pencaster is a location seen in Postman Pat's Special Delivery Service. It is where the sorting office is located, where Pat goes to collect his Special Delivery Service and to use one of the SES vehicles. Postman Pat Gets Stuck. Postman Pat Gets Stuck is an episode from the 5th series where Pat gets stuck inside a tree. This episode's been brought up quite a lot due to the funny scene where Alf tries to pull Pat out the tree, where it looks a bit inappropriate, but it's funny. GBA game. In 2007, Game Boy Advance would release a Postman Pat game called Postman Pat and the Greendale Rocket. Adult dubs. This most likely refers to all the parody and voiceover spoofs, like Postman Pat Trick.
Oh, the whole fucking load out in the fucking road! What the hell happened here, Peter?
Removed characters. I think this refers to the characters who never appeared again after the second series ended in 1994. although some of them do make cameo appearances in the series 3 episode Postman Pat and the Green Rabbit. The series went full CGI misconception. Alright, this refers to the many people who think Postman Pat turned CGI, because if people have not seen the Postman Pat movie that was released in 2014, people mistakenly look at the images online and think they are part of a Postman Pat CGI series, when in reality they're just from the film. The movie's SDS theme. I think this is just referring to the SDS theme rendition used in the movie. Specsavers advert. In 2009, the optician company Specsavers made an advert using Postman Pat characters in a stop-motion short advert. Pat humming his own theme. Sometimes in the original series, Pat would drive around and hum his own theme song whilst driving around Greendale. Postman Pat the movie. Postman Pat got a CGI animated film in 2014 starring David Tennant. YTPs. Probably if you've been living on the internet for a really long time, you've came across videos known as YouTube poops. There are many versions of Postman Pat, including ones based around the original episodes. DreamWorks. DreamWorks, probably known for their funny green ogre, own hold of copyright for its American television production company, Classic Media. Series 3 Intro Remix. I've done research on this and I cannot find anything, so I think this must just be referring to something on YouTube. 80s PC game. In 1988 there was a PC game released for Postman Pat on the C64. There were two different Pat 2s. There are two different Pat 2 vehicles used in the Special Delivery Service series, shown in this behind the scenes photo with two different models. PC CD-ROM. There have been different type of games released on PC CD-ROM of Postman Pat. Remastered Season 1 and 2 intro on DVD. This refers to when Series 1 and 2 in 2014 were released on DVD by Classic Media and Universal Pictures, but they couldn't get the right to the original 80s theme song, so instead they had to use the Cosgrove Hall music. The full intro. I think this is just referring to the original theme song being extended on the 1982 vinyl. Lost Japanese dub. There is a Japanese dub of the original series which is considered lost media. One of the Pat 2s became the school bus. In the episode Postman Pat Goes Undercover, Pat turns the post bus which was first introduced in the Series 2 special Postman Pat Takes a Bus. They turn it into a school bus for the children. Postman Pat Welcome to Greendale. In 2021, an exhibition was held at Waterside Arts Centre to display the original props throughout the Woodland Animation and Cosgrove Hall eras of Postman Pat, as well as Special Delivery Service. Rude Guy YouTube dubs. There is a YouTube channel called Rude Guy who makes very funny parody videos on voiceovers of Postman Pat. There is no US dub. When the series started broadcasting over in the US, it never received a US dub, only the original English UK dub. Pat's age is 35. This one's quite simple. Pat's age throughout the entire series is just 35. Guess with Jess. Guess with Jess is a CGI spin-off series of Postman Pat. It follows the adventures of Jess the cat, who can now speak, and his animal friends who try to go and solve out mysteries on every day in the farm. Lost USA Cubo intro. The Cubo version of the Postman Pat intro is lost media. US cropped to 4x3. The episodes that aired over in the US are cut down to 4x3 format. Official YouTube channel stretched out some of the episodes. Some episodes on the official Postman Pat YouTube channel have the episodes stretched out wide, which just make them look very odd and weird. Some props have been used in a show called Gran. This refers to another Woodland animation show, Gran, sharing the same props as Postman Pat. Partially found Welsh dub. Original episodes dubbed in Welsh have partially been found online. Sam Waldron's van cameos in Series 3 to 5. After Series 2, Sam Waldron doesn't appear, but in the background of the Cosgrove Hall era, you can see Sam's mobile shop, aka Sam's van. Hand-drawn animation shorts on DVD. I think this is referring to the two animated educational videos Postman Pat's 123s and ABCs in 1990 and Read Along with Postman Pat in 1994. Return to Sender creepypasta. I think basically everyone and their mums at this point know what a creepypasta is, but basically someone online finds a lost episode of Postman Pat on YouTube and blah 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 the rest. It's called Return to Sender. Granny Dryden died before the 2004 series started. This is just a theory that the character Granny Dryden, who appeared in the original series, passed away, and that's a theory explanation as to why she never appeared again when the Cosgrove Hall series started. Pretty dark, but yeah. Julian was recast for the 2004 series. I think this is referring to when Janet James took on the role of voicing Julian Clifton in the Cosgrove Hall era. Lewis McLeod voicing Pat. Lewis McLeod took on the role of voicing Postman Pat after Ken Barry retired in 2008 after the first series of Postman Pat Special Delivery Service. Season 7, SDS, never got a Dutch dub. Pretty simple, the 7th series, including of SDS, never got a Dutch dub for the show. Major Forbes was not in Series 1, although he was mentioned in the Series 1 episode Sheep in the Cloverfield.
Look! Major Forbes' bull!
His first physical appearance was in the Series 2 special Postman Pat Takes a Bus. Lost promos. I presume this is referring to TV adverts or probably CBeebies promos, but I'm not too sure on this one. Who is Mrs. Goggins' husband? It is unknown who Mrs. Goggins' husband is. I don't think it's ever been heard, seen or mentioned. I mean, he has been heard, seen or mentioned in the show, so I'm not 100% sure with this question. Intro music redone for SDS. Basically, the Postman Pat theme song was done the same, but composed differently for the Special Delivery Service intro. Audiobooks. There are different audiobooks, stories being written by John Cunliffe, and the audio coming from narration by Ken Barry. The show's not on any major streaming service. The show has never been on any big proper streaming services, however, it is on BBC iPlayer, well, in terms of SDS, and on BritBox, the original and Cosgrove Hall series. Early DVDs cropped to 4:3. For some strange reason, early releases of Postman Pat Cosgrove Hall series were cropped to 4:3 format on DVD releases. I do not know why this occurred, but it would later change and it would be widescreen again on further releases. 2004 series on VHS. When Entertainment Rights started distributing Postman Pat onto physical media, they released the Cosgrove Hall series onto VHS. Some of the title releases being Magic Christmas, Clowns Around and The Ice Cream Machine. Now that I think about it, some of the VHS quality could have been transferred onto the DVDs, explaining why the DVDs aren't 4:3 format. Kiddie Ride scene in Mr. Bean. In the episode of Mr. Bean, Mind the Baby Mr. Bean puts the baby in a Postman Pat kiddie ride. Postman Pat the movie Blu-ray release. The 2014 Postman Pat movie was released on Blu-ray. Rare toys. There is a lot of rare toys and merchandise from the franchise, including ornaments. They go for quite an expensive price nowadays on eBay. PS2 game. There was a Postman Pat PlayStation game released in 2008. The show ended in 2017. The show's final episode aired on the 29th of March in 2017 on CBeebies. Pat only had his birthday twice. I think this is referring to the fact that Pat's only celebrated his birthday twice and throughout the entire series. 2004 series was filmed in HD, but no HD has surfaced as of 2022. HD quality versions of the Cosgrove Hall series has never surfaced online, and that's basically it. And that's been the Postman Pat Iceberg. Well, even though it's from 2022, which was 3 years ago. But yeah, that's it completed. And I know Iceberg videos have kind of went away and they come and go every now and then, but I was glad I was able to do this one. And like I said, if there is any goofs, errors or mistakes and I need correction, please let me know in the comment section. But anyways, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time, bye bye.